New Year. Fun chance for everybody to start new, start fresh. Set New Year's resolution that by the end of the month you may or may not be doing. That's also a chance to look back and see where you've come from, things that went right, things that went wrong, where you can improve and do all of that. So, in honor of it being the new year, then honestly with Breaking Boundaries coming right around the corner, because I remember I did do a video like this a couple of months ago. Yeah, that. What is up? It's your boy, J&W Boss in the building, and it is about that time to do that particular video. So, AOA Hit or Miss. I got 5 hits. I got 5 misses. That's what I got. I got totally 10 of each. That way you can even it out, be fair, and do all that fun jazz. So, let's start on the positive side and let's get started with hit number 1. Hit number 1, honestly, pay-per-views. I certainly feel like I've done pretty well on pay-per-views, all things considered. A lot of my pay-per-views have been good to great. I think I've had one. Me personally, when it comes to my pay-per-views, I try not to fall in that average to below average range. That's just me personally. I want to do it as best I can. I want to make these pay-per-views the best I can possibly make it. And I've done a lot of that with the exception of one, which we'll actually get into with miss number 1. But in any event, for the most part, pay-per-views have been pretty good to me. I've done particularly well on pay-per-views, and I hope to continue to do that. And I hope you guys enjoy Breaking Boundaries, because that is shaping up to be a very, very good show indeed. But what is that one pay-per-view? Well, let's go to miss number 1. Yeah. Y'all remember this show? Yeah, this wasn't great. This was not a great pay-per-view. Like, everything on this pay-per-view was really kind of just leading, it's like kind of a precursor to everything else that would happen later on. Like, yeah, a couple of good matches in there. Like, honestly, tag match between the club and Wolfpack was actually pretty good. 6-man tag was here or there, take it or leave it. And you had a ladder match that was actually pretty good in of itself. Main event was just there. A lot of the things on the pay-per-view was just there. This was average, just average. And the reason why, you're probably thinking, oh, it's just one pay-per-view, what's the problem? Why is it in the miss category? Well, compared to everything else I've did before, with most wanted actually being a pretty good show, and a lot of things after that, with Next Level being pretty good, Onslaught being great, and now we got Breaking Boundaries coming up, so, man, it's looking to be a good show. But, of course, I'll wait for you guys to make your judgment on that one. Yeah, this was just average. Middle of the road, it was average. Not horrible. But, yeah, let's get to hit number 2. Okay, hit number 2, matches. Probably a lot of the matches have been pretty good. I don't think I've really had matches that were bad. Hold on to the gold. Tyson Young, one-on-one with Dwayne Frost. Now, speaking of Tyson Young, yes, thank you. I was just about to say that. You had to put the match up there, didn't you? You had to put the match up there. I knew it was. I should have known that was going to be a bad match. Okay, I knew it. Everybody knows it. Just for my sake, let's never ever do that match again. Or if I do, make it short, make it quick, make it to the point. And I'm glad, due to the current direction of a certain superstar, that match is not going to happen. Let's just sweep it under the rug. Just sweep it under the rug. And let's talk about another miss. And I guess while we're talking about stuff being swept under the rug, how many of y'all remembered this tag name? You don't? Okay, I don't blame you. Because this was actually supposed to be a storyline. I had Apollo Crews and Booker T team up one day on an episode of AOA. And it took on the club. And originally, the story I was planning on going with is Booker T and Apollo Crews. Booker T kind of wants to lead Apollo Crews to a championship, and of course, they take them to the tag team championship. Booker T himself was a 5-time tag team world like numerous time tag team champions, you know what I'm saying? Harlem Heat and all that fun jazz. Let's have him and Apollo Crews going a little spree to try to capture the tag team goals. They come close and nope. They come close and no. And then eventually they end up winning the belt, and would they have a long reign? Probably not. But, you know, just something I just thought about on the top of my head. But the other storylines and stuff were coming in, other ideas I started thinking of. This idea kind of got swept under the rug. So is this storyline going to come back? Maybe, who knows? But the fact that I just didn't really run with it, I could have took it and ran with it, but yeah, I just didn't. I kind of regret not doing that because I just wanted to see where it would go. You know what I'm saying? Just one of those what if that you just wish you did, but you didn't do it. So kind of makes you wonder. And it's just one of those what if cases. Not bad, but this is what if case. Let's get to hit number 3. Okay, now surprisingly the next, well, I'm not surprised about this next hit is Johnny Rivers and A2J, they're massive. But Rivers takes up a hit spot and a miss spot. You'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. But this hit right here, these two guys have been putting on some of the best matches in AOA history. Now granted, these ain't even my creations. But the fact that I'm able to take these two guys, put them in a match, and the magic happened between those two, with them putting on two of the best matches in AOA history. The next level match was surprisingly pretty good. The next level match was good, like very good. Like people said that that was a 5-star classic, matches of the night, blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, let me follow it up. And then I decided to follow up with an Iron Man match, or me and a couple of other people were in there pitching around ideas, and we came together and thought of an Iron Man match for 30 minutes. And also, it worked. Now, granted, honestly, I kind of wish I saved that match for Breaking Boundary, all things considered. But I'm not saying Breaking Boundary is going to be a bad show, but that match could have been saved for Breaking Boundary. But it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. It was a good match. Great match. Iron Man match, probably one of the best matches I've had ever so far. And the match at the next level, people loved it. Like, people loved that match. And I thought, honestly, when I matched those two up the first time, I'm like, okay, this is going to be a decent little match. It's going to be okay. But then after the match, I'm like, oh, smoke, this match was actually very, very good. And then other people agreed it was very, very good. And so, yeah. These two guys, they in a category all their own. Well, one of them is at least, because Rivers is also in a miss, and we're actually going to get to that one now with miss number 3. Now, believe it or not, this happened actually before their match. Rivers got taken out early, got choke slammed through the flaming table back in Most Wanted by Demon. Then he comes back. Demon ends up winning the U.S. title on an episode of AOA in pretty quick fashion. And after he wins the U.S. title, he gets super kicked by Rivers as an indication of, hey, I want the U.S. title. Triple threat match is set up. Demon, A2J, Johnny Rivers. Sounding good on paper, right? How many of y'all agree that all logic dictates Rivers wins this match? Did he? Nope. Demon wins this match. Now, granted, that ended up actually serving a purpose in their storyline, which hasn't really wrapped up yet because Demon hasn't came back yet. But whatever. Rivers won that match, and that match, I could have kicked off the A2J Rivers thing so much earlier. Had I just given Rivers the belt right there. Instead, you have A2J winning back, and then Rivers won that next level, so some title reign A2J had. Luckily, at least Rivers has been keeping the belt for a while. Yeah, so 2 title reigns, both of them with a flop. A2J, 2 title reigns, both of them with a flop. Bruh. But anyway, Rivers, I've been able to work around it. But at the time, I'm banging my head against a figurative wall. Thinking that so stupid. But whatever. Let's move forward. Yeah, speaking of hits and stuff, another hit I can think of, hit number 4, but Shield being Monster's Master of the storyline, or being revealed as the Master of Monster. Why? Because I'm sitting here thinking about this. It was the first major storyline I've had that had a good build and a good payoff. And Shield being the payoff, everybody was surprised about it. People were in shock about it. No one saw it coming. I had a feeling no one would see it coming. But still, no one saw that coming at all, and who else could it have been? If it was Demon, it probably would have been too predictable. And I don't really see anyone else that could have worked. So I said, screw it, let's bring Shield in. And he served as the Master for Monster, and people liked it. And so far, Nate Shield's actually been doing pretty good for himself in AOA. Haven't really won. Well, he won the Tag Team Championship, and then later he got stripped from him later on that evening. But yeah, while Nate Shield hasn't won championships, he's been doing good. You know, he's been doing good in AOA. So that's a thumbs up there. Shield's been doing good in AOA. That storyline brought him in. It was major. It was good. It was big. Everybody liked it. It was great. That's a plus. I'm happy about it. And let's get to Miss number 4, 5. I want to say. I can't remember. I've lost count. Let's get to the next Miss. Okay, figured out where we are. This is hit number 4. Or Miss number 4. If you've been watching my channel, are you really surprised? This women's division has not been good. Like, seriously, for whatever particular reason, this women's division has not been good. Matches have been fine. We haven't had like terrible matches or anything, but like lack of focus, lack of direction, lack of story. This women's division has not been good. Like, seriously. And craziest thing, and another probably good reason I'm going to get them, using a lot of in-game women for this, and I don't really have a lot of women's created myself, so that's probably part of the reason. Another reason is just straight up, it just has not been good. Like, and the roster is like so thin, and bruh, this has not been good. There's a reason why it's getting cut off. If it's been so bad you have to cut it off, you know you're messing up, bruh. And I'm messing up with the women's division, hence why Breaking Mountain is the last AOA Women's Championship match we're having. Until I bring it back at some point down the line, but whenever that is, whenever it is, it gotta be better than this. Got to be better than this. But speaking of stuff that's good, let's get that final miss. Let's get that final hit. And this is something I honestly have had not a lot to do with. In fact, this wasn't even an original idea of mine. This next hit was not even my idea at all. So, hit number 5. Let's go. Yeah, this whole storyline. Here's why I'm counting it. This was not my idea at all. I don't take any credit for this idea at all. However, 2 AOA guys are a part of it. The only thing I take credit for is what happened on my end of the show. Was basically what they do when they are on AOA. What they do on NXTV, I've seen it and it's good. But I'm liking this storyline. This storyline has not yet reached a conclusion yet. But I think if everything keeps going right, if everything keeps going well on both ends, and it concludes and it's great and all that, this will go down probably one of the coolest storylines in Universal history. Why? Because it's the first time 2 companies come together, and one faction is formed out of this whole thing, and they were dominant, and they ran roughshod, and they ran wild, and then they were finally put down. And I'm liking everything that's been going on so far. This was all XTV World idea of bringing in Shield and Frost to do this storyline. And at first I was kind of nervous. I'm like, okay, now what can I do to like hold up, you know, keep that momentum running high that they got going on. And so I've done that. I've done that part on my end. They've done their part on their end. And this storyline has actually been one of the real cool storylines that I've been part of. The AOA guys have been a part of, that I've done, that I've been a part of. And to the brilliant originators of this idea, their links will be in the description next to the world. Yes, I keep plugging these guys. I know, I don't care. I'm working hand in hand with them. If I'm building up from this, I want them to build up from this. And this is the NWN stuff is their storyline. This is theirs. I'm giving them credit for this. But anyway, let's hit number 5. Let's go to miss number 5. And this one is all on me. Miss number 5. Let's go. Ooh, something that could have went so much better than it actually is going right now. This 24/7 rule failed on so many levels. You can poke plot holes in this thing. This thing was set up to punish Monster. Okay, cool. Why didn't the guy make this? Well, never mind. They kind of went on against the show. Whatever. You're like, this thing is flopped hard on so many things. Like, barely anybody went after the belt. Barely anybody went after the belt, and why was Monster? And why was any one-on-one match that Monster was in technically not for the World Championship? I didn't think about that at all. I'm gonna be honest, there was some week I completely forgot about it. So yeah, that was this was a flop and a half. Okay, so no, that's not, bro. Whenever you do something like this, capitalize on it all the way. You can learn from this. You can learn from my mistakes. And say, if you ever come up with something that is supposed to last multiple weeks, supposed to last a while, whatever, and it's something as important as, I don't know, your World Championship, go through with it. Like, go through all the way with it. The World Championship still got relevancy. It is still relevant. It's still as obvious as pushed as the top tier belt. Kind of is. But still, this conglomerate mess happened. And I'm going to have to hold an L to the chest along with the other L's. But I can also hold some W's to my chest as well. Which is cool by me. So, that's AOA Hit or Miss. I got my 5 hits. I got my 5 misses. I'm really not the type to do on the negative. I'm not. Something can look as positive. And say I've done some good stuff. I've done some stuff good. And I got some stuff I need to work on. Women's division, I'm looking at you. 24/7 rule, if I ever try that again, I'm looking at you. Other storylines here or there that I could have went with, just didn't go with. And some superstars I could have gave a chance, but I didn't give a chance to. And a lot of others. But that's it for this little video. If you guys have any hits or misses that you noticed that I didn't mention in the video, let me know. And if I get enough of them, I probably may do a part 2. And then most likely I'll probably do a video like this again towards the end of the year, whenever I get to my biggest show of the year, which will be AOA Armageddon. Whenever I get to that show, yeah. I think whenever I get to that show, then I'll probably do another one, which will kind of be just a whole year and recap. But for now, that's it for this video. If you can, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the other videos and streams on this channel. Spread the word. Spread the word about this channel. Next time I see you, gotta be a boss, and I will holler. See you guys later. Happy New Year.